So I made this What's on My Mind channel on TikTok, and on Instagram it's called What's on Our Mind, you know. And I made this channel because I feel like my perception of life is different because of the way I go through life, and it's different because everyone goes through life in their own ways. And you'll see the struggles, you'll see the challenges, you see the hard times, the good times, the stressful times. And everyone perceives everything differently. So, in my mind today, I'm asking myself, what is stress really? You know? Because I'm going through a lot. In my personal life, I'm going through a lot. God bless my grandmother. She got breast cancer. You know, God's working on that the way God does, you know? And God's doing a good job so far. So, amen. Then I had some hard times where the spot where I'm living at. So I'll be leaving there soon because I have to. And that's gonna be stressful. But where I live, shout out to Long Island, a studio's crazy amount of money out here if you go into like a Fairfield or whatever. So I figured I'll buy a tent, right? And it's funny how I came out to this discussion or this point of life, because weeks prior my twin kept showing me this tent, like, and I'm just like, dude, why do you want to keep talking to me about a tent, you know? But my twin keeps showing me this tent and talking to me about it, and one day I'm chilling with my boys now, and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna be out on my own in a couple of months. I might as well just get a tent and just save up for an apartment, you know? Because it's so expensive to live out here. For a studio or a 1-bedroom apartment or a 2-bedroom apartment, you might as well just pay your own mortgage, you know? So that's what I'm about to do, is buy a tent. So at the end of February, I'll tent out in one of my people's backyard, because they said they're willing to help me down real quick, and just stack up some money. Besides that, I had other stuff go on, you know. Sadly, I caught a DWI like an idiot. I'm human, you know. But that happened back in April. And I'm going to air everything out, you know. I don't care. This is my life. You know, I have nothing to be ashamed of. So, in April, I caught a DWI like a fucking idiot. And of course, you gotta deal with fines and everything that I'm going through now, that I'm dealing with, going through the fine issues, drinking and driving classes, all this other BS, right? I had a relative that just recently checked themselves into a rehab, but that's their personal, so I'm not really gonna say which relative that is. They call me up now and then, and I don't care. Family needs a vent. That's just the way life is. Prior to all this, I lost my state job. After getting state job, after I walked away from my state job, resigned, I was doing glass glader for a while, then I cut my tendon, had surgery, I was out of work for a while. At that time, I was doing glass glazing and 7-Eleven, working 2 jobs. And then that happened. Went back to 7-Eleven a few months later, just because I needed to work, because workers' comp wasn't really paying much. And rent is like $1,500 a month out here for a 1-bedroom, and that's cheap. Yeah, that's real cheap. So if anyone is watching this, and like $1,500 a month for a 1-bedroom apartment, that's cheap for a Long Island. Especially it was private, so I had part of the backyard and shed, driveway. But anyway, what I'm trying to get to is there's a lot of stuff just goes on in my life. And there's times where, yeah, there is stress. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes people get depression. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm standing here, I'm driving around, I'm doing some laundry. I gotta go to the storage unit because I'm about to put all my stuff in the storage unit until I have enough money for a house, take it out, and put it into a house. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, I got a job. You know, I work, I have a job. I'm about to go get a second job, you know, just to stack up more money. And I still feel blessed. I could be stressed out right now, but I still feel blessed because I'm like, worst comes to worst, I'm going to my people's house. I'll be okay. I can chill in their house as much as I want. Just when I sleep outside in the tent. And I'm going to have logs. There's going to be a fireplace in my tent. That's some gangster shit. But in general, like, I still feel blessed. I could say I could be depressed. I could be stressed out. And I was stressed out this morning when I woke up. Don't get me wrong, I was. But then I just got tired of being stressed. I got tired of feeling down. I got tired of feeling frustrated. I got tired of just feeling anything that I don't want to feel anymore. And then I asked myself, I said, is it really depressing? Is it really stress? Not saying I got depression, but some people are stressed out, you know, sometimes they get depression. But is it really stress? Is it really depression? Is it really frustration? Or is it an excuse just to be lazy? Just to say, you know what, I am going through a lot and I need a break. If that's just an excuse to be lazy, and I don't want an excuse to be lazy, you know? I've had to struggle with challenges throughout my whole life. Didn't live without ever knowing a challenge. At least I'm learning something about life. At least I can go through the hard times in life and just be like, alright, we gonna do this again today? Alright, you just putting a little twist on it? Alright. And that's it, you know? I'm different, I'm weird. But I don't give a fuck either. We all humans. We all gonna go through struggles in life, period. That's what makes us more alike than we are different. We all go through struggles. We all go through issues in life. Don't be blocked. Don't be confused or distracted by all this other stuff in the press, and shut the media and the press off. Shut all that nonsense off. Because all it is nonsense. For the last 10 years, it's been the same story. They just keep twisting it, and it's the same thing. You remember that song by Landshots back in the day, everyone? This is the song that never ends. Didn't that song get tired after a while? You loved the song, but it got tired after a while. Just like the media and press. You might love it, but it gets tiring after a while. Get that little connection, the concept. So, yeah. Don't get distracted by it. Live our lives. Know that we all are going through our own issues and struggles, but we're not alone. We're the human race. We're one race. We're the human race. Still, honestly, collectively, we are a human race. And if we can just remember the benefits of how connections actually work, positive connections, and just good deeds and goodwill towards others, does go a long way still. Let's get rid of the negativeness, you know? Let's get rid of all these hard times moving forwards. And that was the best thing about how me seeing all this stuff going in my life. I'm like, all right, well, forget about it. I'm moving forwards. I'm going to save up. I'm going to grab myself a house. I might have to be outside for 5 months in a tent. I personally don't care. I'm going to go grab myself a house. I'll save up money. And when I'm ready to get a house, whether it's here on Long Island or in another state, I'm going to go get myself a house. And be like, yo, twin, let's go. You know? Anyway, this is what was on my mind. So, I'm just putting it out there. Instagram, TikTok. That's why I'll be posting this on. Might just do another Facebook group. Who knows? Personally, don't give a fuck. Anyway, let's live good lives, and that's what was on my mind. So peace out, peace.